It's the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs.
80 and 82 for the last 5 years.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about set to go. And on the... Hill, Jake Arrieta. How about a scouting report on him?
When he's on, Boog, he's really fun to watch. He takes the pressure off entire lineups, and typically he doesn't need a ton of runs and support. No one should be surprised if he settles in and takes full control of this game. That's what he's looking to do for sure.
Ripped on the ground to second, fires over to first. One up, one down. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He sends it out of here. The Giants score first. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. The hard sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it. Really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
Sliced hard but foul. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good time.
And there's a hit. Here comes McCovey. He'll score easily. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's in at third with an RBI triple.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did.
But yeah, take the dress off for a while. Oh, he brings back the
That one to first, and that chance handled. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Really, Adames stands in.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward. With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left. Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long, but he's got to find a way to shake it off, keep it isolated to 1 inning, come back out. You could throw up a bunch of zeros and save that bullpen.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. So they move out in front after a 4-run out. Bottom of the first. Here's the veteran first baseman, Buck O'Neil. That's to third, and it kicks off the bag. No play, that's an infield single.
Off the bag.
And at first, Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. A little out front there as he swings through it.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
0-2.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one hit to right. Irvin hauls it in, and there's one away.
The outlaw people.
Batting third.
Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in the lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
That was scared the shit out of me the other day. Yeah, he told you about it.
Line drive, come on.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. What a play. Inning over. Cubs leave one. They trail it here. Here at Wrigley Field, new inning getting started. Now it's Matt Chapman. Arrieta back to work. There's a swing and a miss. Arrieta, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and he works in a changeup. And a big swing and a miss. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone, Boog, from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
And now he dives onto first for some reason, but he does get the out. Settle down there, Sparky.
Bailey.
Base knock center field. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
On the ground, and that squirts through. And it gets by him. Runner from second scores as they add on. Not stopping. He's going for three.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And the batter now, Tyler Fitzgerald. And the runner's coming home. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Runner on the move again. Got him swinging.
Out on the tag.
But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. And the lead. We head to the bottom of the second, and here's the DH for the Cubs, Kyle Tucker. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. So now here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%. Not close with that one. Now 1-2. Right side, hard hit. In plenty of time to first. That's one out in the bottom of the second. And now the veteran third baseman. And first offering is fouled off.
Taylor. Okay, did she get down? All right.
Popped foul out of play off to the right.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball.
That one ripped.
Very good.
And in one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Shortstop. Dan
Foul. One out, the runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for a punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was off. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. Out of that same tunnel, just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
There's a lot of fuckers who play because no matter where they're
down in the corner. Runner comes in from second to score, and they cut the lead. Not in time. He's safe.
Comes through with the RBI. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Runner at second, 2 down. Battling here as he fouls it away. This one in the air center field. Mays sizing this one up, squeezes it, and that is the third out of the inning. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. It's now top half of the third inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Barry Bonds.
I'll be drinking all the time too, but announcer for the Cubs, all that losing.
And it's fouled away.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Glad I didn't come. He's glad about coming.
Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 6-1.
Now he's just showing off out there. And who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Willie McCovey digs in now. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Well, these Giants putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They've got to be happy with the 6 runs they've thrown on the board. That's usually enough offense to win you the game, so they just have to keep doing what they're doing.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Now batting, the designated
and digging in for San Francisco, Orlando Cepeda. Next offering, popped in the air, right field. He's got it. There's 2 away. Willie Mays digging in now. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Suzuki has a beat on it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Man at first, nobody out. Here's the center fielder.
MVP snub. This ball is Hall of Fame snub for baseball players the other day trying to come against it. He put Roy Caponello. He didn't get in for his 7th ballot.
It's 6-3.
This motherfucker won 3 MVPs, 2 World Series, 8-time All-Star. Why? To me, this is players of color because there was a lot of players of color on that list.
Right.
There's a few white dudes on it, but
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to
there's
be.
no steroids to use
Challenge,
an
not
excuse.
get
So
over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
taking steroids in 1952. Steroids were developed in the 30s, though.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Like Germany.
Yeah,
That was a secret. That's why they're winning and everything.
So a man at
We found out.
first.
Hey,
And here is Sosa to the
hey, they
plate.
work.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
This fucker got caught in.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count.
You know,
If
one
you're up there at the plate, you
Olympic
gotta
track
look up
woman
in
that
the
kept getting
zone
caught, the
and
black
spin
chick.
on anything that's down.
A lot of him. You know, talk
Fights that one away.
Mary
The count
Jones.
remains 0-2. Nobody out. Runner
in the
first.
face.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Pulled the woman in the
Well,
body.
they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack
Called
it.
Lewis, all in before it hurt.
And that's a base hit.
You were
And
looking.
out to a board.
Oh, Lewis's jaw was so
Here's the
fucking
third
big
baseman.
from all this growth hormone.
And
Look
that
at you
one is
growing
lifted
jaw.
in the air. Willie Mays makes the play. And there's two down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw
played
it right
middle
there.
for a
That's a
couple
player
weeks.
you want patrolling
Giants
center
on
field.
him.
Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Good, thank you.
Catch it anyway.
Reaching down, makes the catch.
All right.
Cubs had 2 on this homer. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. You're watching Major League Baseball
They
on
send him
the
to
show.
Yard.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton start of the fourth, and digging in for San Francisco, Willie
I like
Adames.
that Tucker they just got too.
And first offering is fouled off.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Fights it off, you'll see another.
So glad these ballparks have installed the
Bump
netting
Yelich
to
is
protect
rating
the
up
fans,
here.
keep things safer all around the league.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 4
He won last
strikeouts for
weekend.
him on the
This
bump
weekend.
today.
I'm like, hell no, he
Here's
didn't
Matt
improve that
Chapman.
much in a year.
Chapman.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Okay.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of
the way
the
some other
strikes.
teams
That's
are
been the
going.
real issue. And you look at the first
They
inning, that's
lost
what we
a
saw.
lot of
Too many
starting
pitches
pitching
out
and
over
a
the plate.
closer. Yankees took a starter and a closer from them, so you know how they do it.
Drilled out towards left center field. That one's back there. That's down. One hops off the wall. And into second with one away. That's a double.
What's his face?
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in.
Come
That
on,
pretty much
we
split
still
the zone
have
down the
800
middle, and those are the
Wow,
ones where
you
you
did
got to
it.
make them pay.
Next to hit, Patrick Bailey. Throws to first in time.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
In the air, center field. Suzuki has a beat on it, and that'll do it.
Mr. Suzuki.
Back here at Wrigley Field, here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Anytime one of your hitters gets drilled, it catches everyone's attention in the dugout, and you know what? It kind of gets you fired up.
Soriano, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Ground ball up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. Throw back in quickly, first and second now with nobody out. So the batting order turns over. Buck O'Neil digging in now. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're putting together strong at-bats with good contact, and 5 of their hits have come on the ground. That's a lot of...
Adames. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Safe! And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's now a 2-run game. Now here is Seiya Suzuki. He's already homered here in this one.
Suzuki.
Line drive, base hit. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single, and it's 6-5.
Hold it.
He's in there.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground.
Go.
Brings it in. 2 gone now. It beats him back to first. It's a triple play. So how about 3 for 1? It's a triple play and an unorthodox one at that.
Well,
back here at the friendly confines. Top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Tyler Fitzgerald. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Barry Bonds, the next Giant to hit. And that is out of play. 1 out, bases empty. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Swing and a ground ball, and he punches one right back up the middle. That's what he does. Great contact. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. Orlando Cepeda, the next Giant to hit. Golden opportunity right here. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Stolen bases for like 10 years.
The 0-1. Cut on and lifted in the air.
Stolen bases with Dave you got there. It can't be more than 40 for his career. Every year.
Both runners tagging. The throw's offline. He's safe.
$6 grand
and
all
they lead
that.
by 2.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac
He did
fly,
get him
RBI.
in.
Good job to get that run in from third.
Foul ball there.
1900, yeah.
Runner at third. 2 away.
It's really loaded.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Sammy Sosa.
Other fuckers
And
want
that's
to
in
join
for a strike.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 7-6.
He just sparked this home crowd in a big way. What a swing. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So here's Kyle Tucker now, and that one fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5.
just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Brings it in. One away.
Now batting, number 23.
Now the third baseman. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Swing and a foul straight back. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than
Now
that.
batting,
Couldn't get any air under it, but he
shortstop,
smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just
Watson.
perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Runner on at first with one gone. And here comes Dansby Swanson. 0 for 2 in this one. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the...
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Put
Now
that screwball up there and
catcher,
got him to swing
Miguel.
through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, a reverse curveball, I guess, and clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see, and that was a great one right there.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Cubbies edge closer on this long ball. It's now a 7-6 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Here at Wrigley Field, top 6 at the plate. Willie Adames. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Amaya pulls it down, and there's one away. And here is Matt Chapman, 1 for 2. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Chapman, a former Gold Glove winner, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Grounds one to short. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
On the ground to third. Zips it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the 6th inning. Stepping in, Alfonso Soriano. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. High fly ball right field. Irvin makes the grab, one down. Next is the speedy first baseman, Buck O'Neil. There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down into the gap. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
All over that one right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
It's in and out of his glove. Still fires to first. The throw is late, and they don't get an out on the play.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was good.
Warburner into the outfield for a knock. The tying run is in to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 7-7.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone.
And he boots it. Still manages a throw. He beats the throw, and they don't get the out.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Base hit. One run is in. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. He will score. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Well, that at-bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good.
Fly ball down the line. Base hit. One run is in. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Irvin makes the grab, and that's the inning. But they take the lead thanks to a 5-run outburst. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 11 and the Giants 7. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Monty Irvin.
Well, these Giants, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
And that one almost hit him. Swings here and blasts one left field. Got all of that one. An absolute smash to left. And they inch closer. It's 11-8. And up next for the Giants, Tyler Fitzgerald. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
The big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered. He's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swinging. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Now the left fielder, Barry Bonds. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. But not before they're able to draw closer with this. 7th inning stretch time. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the 7th. Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya.
Number 35.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Verlander, a former MVP, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Line drive and a base hit right there. So back to the top of the order. Buck O'Neil, the next Cub to hit. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And this one looks like trouble. Soriano around third. He'll score. Throw cut off to third. In there safely.
Waste no time there. Man, I love the hustle out of the box right there to make that triple happen. And just an absolute laser into the opposite field gap. He was digging hard the entire way.
And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. His two-run homer back into third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
No ball.
O'Neil takes his lead at third with one away. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
And that one ripped to left. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We look ahead to inning number 8. Ready to begin the 8th, and now it's the Giants DH, Orlando Cepeda. On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Willie Mays, the next Giant to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. And there's a base hit to left. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. So up next, Willie Adames. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. Gone. That one felt good, and they cut into the lead. It's 13-11. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Reaching down, makes the catch. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 3. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit. 1 out. Runner at second. And now the right fielder, Monty Irvin. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with 1 out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
Fitzgerald up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. But he scrambles back. Grounder might be 2. Over to Swanson. He turns it on to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle. He gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Barry Bonds, the next Giant to hit. Tap foul at the plate.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Drops into the glove, and that's the third out. And we're back. And now the DH, Kyle Tucker. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And a good start to the inning. Here's the third baseman. First pitch, not close.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? Fitzgerald, spin, throw, that's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Singy, that was a close play, and it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't blame them for wanting to take another look.
So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call. Another look
Ladies
at
and
it.
gentlemen,
Singer,
the
you
Giants
seeing
have
enough to
elected
change the
challenge
call?
the previous
Yeah, I think so,
play.
Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for him.
Upon
Swanson
video
digs
review,
in.
the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
On the ground right side. Slings to first. That is the inning. Back here at Wrigley
Leadoff
Field,
for San
all set
Francisco,
to start
the
the
first
ninth in
baseman,
this
number
one. And
44,
here's the first baseman, Willie McCovey. Arrieta back to work. Ripped into left for a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single. So now the DH spot, Orlando Cepeda. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. McCovey around second. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Oh, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. Really important at bat coming up now.
Out front, rip foul.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
That's the third. On to O'Neill. And that is a big first out. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw. I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still
on the ground right side. On to O'Neill. And they get Adames for the out. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. This is something.
Ouch, that one got him.
Take your base.
Well, that can certainly jumpstart an offense. The hit by pitch right there, and now they have the opportunity to make it really hurt on the scoreboard.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. Runner from third comes across, and in the ninth they take the lead. Now a second crosses the plate, and they take a 2-run lead in the ninth.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. He will score. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got an RBI triple. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So an incredible rally here at the top of the ninth has completely flipped the script of this. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Rob Nen.
Now
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
That one at triple digits.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer.
Now
I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
No ball. 2 strike.
Struck him out swinging. Now only 1 out remaining. Buck O'Neil will hit next. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
In the air, right side. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. O'Neil around third. He'll score easily. And he's into third. Have a game. That's his 4th hit. Wide throw, and it gets away.
Well, go ahead and cue up the circus music, Boo. That's about as rough as it gets. I mean, errors are never fun, but when it basically turns into an inside-the-park home run, that's pretty embarrassing.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. Whips on it, and it falls in. Round second, digging for third. And he makes it there with a 2-out triple, tying runs aboard.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Sosa at the plate now, and that's inside.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do?
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Fastball right back to the mound. To the plate, safe. And we are tied. Two outs, runner on first. Now it's going to be Kyle Tucker. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. And that ends the game. Wow. He made him pay for that one. And the Cubs walk it off for the win.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
Tons of offense in this one. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.